It is February 3rd, 2021, 1:37 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Welcome to Exchange Rates UK TV, where we are going to go over our cryptocurrencies. Real quick, there is a futures contract by the CME. So the CME is the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. They are the world's largest derivatives market. Chicago is pretty much where, when people think of trading, they think of the New York Stock Exchange or in London. But yeah, I mean, for like hardcore trading, that's where Chicago really kind of broke the mold. So I mean, the CME pits don't exist anymore. I think the option pits are there. Maybe some of the ag pits, like the hog and cattle pits, are maybe still there. But there's an Ethereum futures contract coming out on Monday, and that is not often a good thing, okay? Because the last time that the CME launched a futures contract on Bitcoin, that was the exact top of the market in December of 2017. And I remember when Bakkt came out with their futures contract, that resulted in the market dropping a lot. So futures contracts end up being a net bearish event. However, if you take a look at the setup here, what we are looking at is this is the total market cap. So this is the entire cryptocurrency market cap, which is right now at $1,110 billion. It's up 5.4%. The total the altcoin market cap has really gone up quite a bit. The altcoin market cap is at 416. It doesn't seem too long ago. It wasn't like, I mean, it was in the 200s. It doesn't seem that long ago. Really, because I guess it wasn't very, very long ago. But the total market cap we see continuing to spike up. And, from an Ichimoku perspective, this is turning into an ideal re-entry here. Why? Because the lagging span, it's not quite above the candlesticks yet. The lagging span needs to get up to and stay above. Well, tomorrow it needs to stay above 1,134 billion. So 1134. That's what it needs to stay above. But then after that, it just really needs to stay around that 1,086 billion mark. And it looks like it's continuing just to push up higher here. This is a really nice setup, especially when you consider the Tankin-sen and the conversion, or the Tankin-sen and the Kijun-sen are not far away from each other. Price isn't too distant from either one of them. This is just a really nice setup that looks like it's in an expansion phase. Well, saying that though, if this does spike up, there's a real danger here, because, and this exists on both oscillators. I can find my arrow key. If we do create, actually, we can say that this is pretty neutral. We can say that this is flat. So this does confirm this condition. But if we do create some type of higher high here as well, what we have is some hidden bullish divergence. Sorry, hidden bearish divergence. My bad. It's when we have, well, no, I take that back. This would be regular bearish divergence. So we have these lower highs, all right, between the RSI and price here, okay? We have the same phenomena that exists with price and the composite index. This is not a healthy sign. Doesn't mean we can't continue to move up higher. I mean, the percent B has crossed above 0.2. And the RSI just crossed above 0.6. That is generally a pretty bullish event, which we need to see price action confirm that. But otherwise, there's some near-term downside pressure here across the entire cryptocurrency market, kind of going along with a lot of the things I've been talking about the threat to the downside. For the upside, definitely look at, if you didn't read my article, I am currently long on Zcash because its setup is so favorable right now. I mean, the wicks here are kind of annoying. This is one of those charts where you just want to get rid of the wicks. And let me hide all the other drawings here. So I mean, Zcash on a daily chart is very constricted. I mean, it has not moved much. And let me get rid of the Ichimoku here too. But it is setting up nicely for a continuation move. And this is one of the more symmetrical kind of markets and charts that I've seen. What I mean by the symmetrical is that there's this phenomenon in trading, in technical analysis, known as a foldback pattern. There's foldbacks and then there's mirror foldbacks. And if I can remember where that tool is at, TradingView does let you see this. Here we go, bar pattern. So if I take this pattern here and I flip it, and let me get rid of it. I just don't need these fib levels now. So let me do that one more time. Starting from this swing high, I'm going to that swing high. And if I flip it, it's very symmetrical. I mean, we're seeing Zcash repeat the same swing structure almost to a T. And so what we should expect to see have happen now, if I can just adjust that a little bit, is that we should expect to see some really high price action moves in Zcash. We should see this really spike up quite a bit. Even if the market does decide to sell off, Zcash may be one of the players that just kind of goes and just rallies despite what's happening with the market, or it may just trade flat. This is really set up nicely for some sustained moves higher here in the very near future. So be on the lookout for that. Privacy coins in general certainly lagging the market, and so I would expect to see them begin to catch up and probably maybe outperform its peers, but we'll have to get confirmation on that. Otherwise, thanks guys for watching. From all of us here at Exchange Rates UK TV, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will look forward to speaking with you in our future video.